The following program may contain strong language and mature content. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hold on. Let me take my halls out. Got to get my halls together. Okay. Good afternoon. It is Hump Day Wednesday. And it is so I should have my halls out already, y'all. But it is so good to see everybody on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon here in the City of Angels. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is about 80 degrees, so the weather is perfect. It is a little hazy. And it's just a beautiful day. It's a great day to be alive. Listen, today I don't want to really label a lot of the stories too long because I have a very important word for the day. And let me start off by making this announcement. Next Wednesday, we're going to be starting our new health show on Wednesdays. Get Your Health On. Shout out to our brother Tyrone for that great title. Get Your Health On will be launching next Wednesday. And we're going to move the time to even time. So we're going to be on from 12:30 to 1 o'clock, okay? So instead of 12:15 to 12:45, we're going to be on from 12:30 to 1 o'clock every Wednesday with Get Your Health On. And this Wednesday we're going to launch, and we'll have some more information about that as the days progress. Okay, good afternoon, Coach Leslie, and all of my moms, Ben, Shawnee. Wow, people are coming on in. It's good to see people already lined up when we get here. So thank y'all. It's nearly 100 in the chat, and I've only been on for 3 minutes. So thank y'all. Hey, everybody, Prince and Soul Sister and Bishop Floyd and everybody. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Please won't you be a Tyesse Live member. So we also need everybody. While we are talking about this announcement about Wednesday, we really need you to help us get to the 2,500 subscribers milestone. And then our next milestone is going to be 5,000. How about that? We're going to go from 2,500 and then we'll stop. And then 5,000 will be our next milestone. And we're trying to get all of this done by the end of the year. We want 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, but 5,000. We'll take 5,000 right now, okay? But, God can do anything. Okay, so right now we're trying to get to 2,500 subscribers. What I need you to do, you need to share these videos. I know you can't share some of the adult-themed content. That's fine. Share the Tyesse Report. Share our Wednesday shows coming up. Be sure to share. Tell somebody. Let's say, you know what? Check out the official Tyesse Report. But it's so simple. All you do is hit the share button, and then the share button gives you options on how to share the content via Messenger, inbox. You can copy the link, but I think we can get this done within the next 7 days. We can reach 2,500 subscribers, y'all. Okay, so this is not going to be hard, and then we'll be celebrating with a nice 2,500 subscriber celebration. And then we'll close that out. And then our next milestone will be 5,000. Okay. Does that sound about right? So tell everybody. It's easy. Just tell people. Okay. Good afternoon, my beloved RJ Couture, Kalisha Edwards, Latrice, everybody. And I'll let y'all know once we get close to 2,500. And then we're going to do our final fundraiser of this quarter. We'll have another quarter coming up, and then we'll do a fundraiser again. But this will be our final fundraiser because we don't want people out here saying that we got that Juanita Bynum spirit. You know, we having fundraisers every 2 days. Okay, so this will be our final fundraiser for this quarter, and then we'll move forward with another fundraiser soon. Okay. Hey, everybody, Bobo, Melanie, Truth Seeker. Hey, let's get started, y'all. We have a lot to get to, and I can't labor long because I really want to get to this word for the day. It's very important today. Listen, our first trending item is the Ohio blowout. The Ohio blowout, I believe that's District 11. Is it District 11? Whatever district it is. It's the Ohio blowout. Listen, our sister Chantel Brown blew Nina Turner out of the waters over there in Ohio for that House seat. So listen, Nina Turner, it was backed by AOC, all of them girls from that progressive wing. All they really do, the Nina Turners and the AOCs, all they really do is just point out what's wrong, yell, scream. They're not consensus builders. They're not really, I think the Democratic Party is just getting sick of that old blueprint of the Democratic progressive wing. Like, y'all don't really, what do y'all do other than tell us what's wrong? So Chantel Brown is going to be going up against a Trump-backed, because he won, the Trump-backed candidate won, and he's going to be going up against Chantel Brown. And the primary was just held in Ohio, so we'll see how this all plays out in the midterms, y'all. But Nina Turner, girl, go take your rest, honey. You're very good, you're very eloquent, you always, seem like you want to be the new Fannie Lou Hamer, but girl, the people have moved on, they're just not buying it. Okay. Listen, the SCOTUS leak, the Supreme Court leak, y'all. Our second trending item, the SCOTUS leak. Oh my God. Okay, so Justice, what's his name? Justice Roberts says that he's calling for an investigation into who leaked it. And girl, listen, it happened, Justice. I commend whoever leaked the documents. They're a godsend. They're a blessing. Justice Roberts, what we need an investigation for? It was leaked. Okay, so you got people like Susan Collins of Maine. Who else? Lisa Murkowski over there in Alaska. They're talking about, I'm kind of taken aback. These are Republicans, by the way. I'm shocked that Justice Kavanaugh and Justice, the lady that looked like the mother from the Little House on the Prairie, what's her name? Barrett, Justice Barrett, would vote to overturn Roe v. Wade. What did you think they were going to say at their confirmation hearing? Yeah, we're about to overturn Roe v. Wade. Y'all are shocked, Susie and Lisa? We knew what they were coming to do, these conservative justices. And now that it's a 5-4 majority, listen, anything goes. Hell, they may be, pretty soon we may be in the back of the bus again. These folks are on a rampage. Thank y'all for sharing. Girl, who cares who leaked it? Wait, thank you, Ladybug. I commend them too. They were just pressed, they were caught. Whoever leaked them documents, honey, I want to treat you to a steak dinner with a baked potato and a green salad. Okay. They say we were going to hear to get the At the end of the day, y'all, all I know is that all of them voted to overturn Roe v. Wade. Clarence Thomas, Uncle Ruckus, looking at all of them was involved. It's a hot mess up there in D.C., y'all. We have a statement from Uncle Joe. He says that whoever leaked the documents, it was a radical decision. What is that supposed to be, Uncle Joe? What you talking about? Girl, go lay down. He said it was a radical decision. What is that supposed to be, Uncle Joe? Of course, Kamala Harris, she was out speaking to Emily's list, and she wasn't doing no skee and wee, none of that, but she was very angry, She wasn't doing her skee wee. Okay. Kwame, let's get to the docket because I can't. I can't. Kwame, oh my God, I forgot to verify. Did you get the video I sent through Osana? If you didn't, don't worry about it. I forgot to verify. Oops. Oh my God, I should have verified. Did you get the video? Okay, wait a minute. Oh, somebody sent some money. Thank you, Virginia. Okay. Kwame. Okay. Oh, Kwame got it. Okay. Okay, because it was breaking news, honey. So let's watch this video, you guys.
Behind me on the DJ table is one of the most prolific producers that hip hop has ever presented, the mighty Mad Lib. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for hip hop history. I am going to kill that. Wait, I gotta see this. Stop him. Thank God that was clumsy. He's back there getting stomped. Where did that come from? Thank you, son. It was a trans man.
All right. Okay, so it looked like a football tackle, and the guy, was taken behind the screen, and they really, I think all of that beating the guy to death was unnecessary, y'all. Once you detain the man, y'all ain't got to do. They really jacked that man up. That man, they beat him. Oh my God, they beat that man like a slave. I don't know, y'all. I don't know how to feel about that. Like, once somebody is in custody, once somebody has been detained, y'all, what's all this extra beating for? He looked like the Elephant Man when he was getting in the ambulance. Dave Chappelle is very controversial, so you don't know what this is about. But you can see even right there, he said it was a trans man. That's just not funny. It's not. Why would you say that? And people will laugh at that and like, oh, he was just okay. Like, the first thing that comes to your mind is that's a trans man. Why would you say that? And then people will say that trans people get in their feelings if they say, they're offended by that. Oh, it was just a joke. Even in this, you don't even know if it's a trans man or not. But we found out that this is a cishet man. Oh my God, the man we found out it was not a gun. It was a knife that was made like a gun, a replica of a gun, but it's a knife. And, he's being held on $30,000 bail. And we'll get more as the days progress, I'm sure. Shout out to TMZ for that coverage. But they wore him out. Yeah. It didn't land, Rochelle. I'm like, why would you say that? Now, I understand Chris Rock came out and said, was that Will Smith? Okay, that landed. Okay. I agree, y'all. I agree. It's just like, it's crazy. It's crazy. But at the end of the day, Dave Chappelle is always in some type of controversy with somebody or some group, some marginalized group. This was the Netflix is a joke It was about 3 nights over at the Hollywood Bowl. A lot of celebrities were there. Chris Rock had came out earlier. Jon Stewart was there. Jamie Foxx, a lot of notary, you know, a lot of people of note were there. So that's what I'm saying, Dr. Hope, for real, sir. No, it was not. It was not. I take Dave in doses. And I watched some of his comedy specials, and they are good. I do believe he's like really well. They throw the word genius around a lot, y'all. But he's very funny. Very very funny. But some of the stuff it just don't land. And I'm not going to get into a debate with nobody because a lot of gays have really thick skin because they've been talked about all of their lives. So they don't even know what it's like anymore to be offended because people have laid them out for 30, 40 years. And now they'll sit up here talking about, you need to move on, get a thicker skin. No, girl, people just have been talking about you so long, you're numb to it. But everybody ain't numb. Okay. It's time to move on, y'all, because I can stay with this for a while. I'm sure we'll talk about this on the Kings Friday. But Brittany Griner is our next story, and it's being said that she was wrongfully detained. The State Department says she was wrongfully detained over in Russia. Oh, thank you, the State Department, for that bombshell. Now, Brittany has some type of oils in her bag, and they're trying to figure out, how can they get her home? But she was wrongfully detained by the Russian people. And, they just brought a Marine home, so I guess they're going to work on her next. Y'all, this is what we're dealing with in America, honey. This is just, welcome to America. But Brittany Griner, honey, we're praying for you, baby. But the next time you go over there, baby, don't bring nothing back in your suitcase, okay? But you probably won't ever go back over there again now. You'll go somewhere and sit down now. Okay. It's like yeah, it was a setup. The State Department takes forever to deal with stuff. It took how long before a statement was made? So hopefully, y'all, they'll go around there and send somebody around there to get Brittany, okay? This next story, y'all, it's a lot. It's so many layers. I don't have time to break it down, but I will give you the crux of it. Alabama CO down there in Florence, Alabama, left. She's a 56-year-old woman. She left with a convicted capital murder suspect. We see them on camera. Now, she transports inmates in her car. Remember, this is Florence, Alabama, not LA. So she transports people in her car to court, which is about 4 blocks away. But we're just trying to figure out, ma'am, it was the day before your retirement, and you left with a capital murder suspect? They said she sold her home below market value the week before. This is all planned out. But some of his victims, this guy is 6 feet 9 feet tall. And some of his victims are saying, girl, Molly, you in trouble. He's a really tall guy, so he ain't going to be able to hide very long. But the car that they were in was found abandoned, so maybe they have a new car. This woman worked for the Sheriff's Department for 17 years, unblemished record, and has given it all away. The sheriff said that, they had a special romantic relationship, even when he moved to another prison. That she looked like Carrie Mama. That's her. That's Miss White. Her name is White and his name is White, but they say it's no relation. Okay? They not related, but both of their names is White. Lady, you were supposed to be retiring, enjoying your pension. You did all this for some meat? The man is white, by the way, y'all. I don't want y'all to think this is a, Rick James and Tina Marie situation. They're in Canada. If y'all not in Canada or Mexico by now, they're going to get y'all soon. Whew, okay. So we'll be keeping an eye on that case if they're apprehended. There's a bolo and everybody's involved. Okay, so listen, y'all. Ray J, this would have been the lead story if it was not for Dave Chappelle. This would have been the lead story. But Ray J says that I need y'all to sit down. If you're standing up, sit down. Ray J says that Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner were all involved with the releasing of the now infamous sex tape. That ain't shocking, Ray J. That woman has told them girls, I call her Mama Moneybags, Kris Jenner. She have showed those girls, honey, how to run the best little whorehouse in Texas. She told Kim, the sex tape is out here, girl. Go out there and make this their money. She was talking to them like that lady was talking to the prostitutes and Truck Turner. At the end of the day, Ray J, fuck me, Ray J. Ray J said they were all involved. Well, Ray J, listen. Well, what, you was involved too then, right, Ray J? You can't throw them under the bus. Ray J going for the bag. Listen, she did what anybody would have done. We just didn't know that it was going to make her a billionaire, laying on your back, swallowing. Oh, wait a minute, this ain't Tyesse After Dark. But we didn't know it was going to make her a billionaire, but hell, stranger things have happened. Well, they say Ray J got a percentage. He's getting a percentage of the tape. It was a Vivid production, and Vivid gives him a percentage as well. Okay. Don't they, Leander? But listen, y'all, let's get to sports news. Because we can talk about this damn Ray J scandal. We'll talk about that more tomorrow night, on After Dark. Okay, let's get to sports news. Listen, the series is now tied 1-1. Ja Morant, listen, that boy is the next Aaron Jordan, looks like. The Memphis Grizzlies are on a roll. Listen, the series is tied 1-1. We don't know what's going to happen, y'all. Anything can happen, down there in Memphis. So he made 47 points, y'all. That is a lot. That is impressive when you're going up against, Steph Curry and the, Jesus. Number 12. I wonder if that number is symbolic of anything. Ja Morant down there in Memphis. So, I think the game is tonight or tomorrow. The next game is tonight or tomorrow. All we can do, y'all, is wait and see how this plays out. The best out of 7, and who's gonna take the Western Conference? Okay. Kris Jenner's a beast when it comes to publicity and promotions. Okay. They say Memphis got some good meat. That's what I heard. I've been meaning to go down there to Memphis and get me some some Tennessee barbecue. Okay. Okay, the game is tomorrow. The friend says tomorrow. Well, I'm going down to Memphis with Miss Celie and Suge. Okay. It's time for the word for the day. I wanted to make sure I had enough time. That's why we didn't label. Mother get a little long-winded. I get long-winded with these stories. But I wanted to make sure I had enough time today to do the word for the day. And can the Lakers get him? We need him. Baby, it's not happening. Okay. So let's go to word of the day. Ooh, okay, so I watched the Jada Pinkett Red Table. Listen, y'all, no matter how problematic she is, no matter how toxic she is, that ain't got nothing to do with the phenomenal guests that come on the show with pure intentions and tell their story to bless many people. When I look at Jada now, when I see her, she on there, I already know what I'm dealing with, so I don't have to worry about her. I focus on the guests, okay? And today, the mother of the young woman, former Miss America, Chelsea Christ, I think it's Chris. Chelsea Chris, who committed suicide in January. Her mother was on and her stepfather. Her mother was able to share the suicide note, which was just chilling, heartbreaking, and everything at the same time. I just want to say this, you guys. Last last fall, I was in a really bad place. And listening to her suicide note, I can see how if you don't get relief from something going on psychologically from, whether it be panic attacks, whether it be depression, mood imbalances, bipolar disorder, if you don't get a reprieve from that, I totally can see how you can end your life because it's too much. It's too much. And the word for the day, y'all, I want y'all to be okay with not being okay, with saying that, I need you to be okay with saying I'm not okay. Because this girl fooled a lot of people via Instagram. And in her suicide note, it all became very clear. Be okay with saying I'm not okay. She said she wanted to die for a long time. She just fought it to stick around for her family, her mother. And so many of you watching me right now, you sit in silence. You say that I'm a great, relief. But I have to tell y'all, sometimes a YouTube personality is just not enough. You have to go get some professional help, I'm telling y'all, it was so much on me at one time. I was canceling 2 shows a week. And I can see the concern. I can see the concern in Kwame's face. It was, I couldn't even get through a broadcast. The anxiety and panic. I was even suffering now. I realized I was suffering from agoraphobia. I didn't leave my house for a long time during the pandemic. And Oprah said that people made fun of her because she just announced she didn't leave her house for 322 days. Oprah, honey, I think I may have, I would just go out twice a month to handle my financial obligations. I was dealing with the death of my sister. I was dealing with not grieving properly. I ran back to the Tyesse support without dealing with all of that. The pandemic, I'm a hypochondriac, watching the news, Googling symptoms all day. Y'all, I was just a wreck. But I'm telling y'all, I need the Ty Squad to hear me good. If you're not okay today, please say, Tyesse, somebody, tell somebody I'm not okay. Talking about it, speaking it helps. We're getting ready to go into Mother's Day weekend, which is a big weekend for depression, anxiety, panic attacks, and mood disorders. And you got so many people that have processed it and are doing well with it. You got people that are stuck on story, of course. And then you also have people that just have grieved the wrong way and they haven't processed it. So I need you guys to be very careful this weekend. Mind your triggers. Figure out what's going on. If you lost your mother or your grandmother or an aunt, because it's a very sensitive weekend that can trigger you into another spiral of darkness. But please, y'all, for the love of God, let us know if you're not well. We have resources that we can get you to. Go right now to NA, I know it by heart, NAMI.org. I hope I did that right. NAMI.org. Maybe I got the letters wrong, but just switch them around. NAMI.org. Go there now. It's a very sensitive weekend in France. So we want you to be in the know, and I want you to really, really, really check yourself, feel your body, and don't sit with. I know people tell us all the time, well, you can't tell people how to process and grieve. Well, let me tell you this: don't sit with something too long. I know they say don't tell people how to grieve and don't tell people how to do whatever. I'm telling you, please, y'all, don't sit with something too long, because you will get sucked into it. I thank y'all for tuning into this edition of the Tyesse Report. Remember, we'll be on Wednesday next week at 12:30 with our new show. I got it right? Okay, good. I got it right. NAMI. Ask me how I know. .org. Thank y'all. I got it right. So go there now. Don't wait till the show is over. Go now. Thank you, Kwame. It doesn't get any better. You just learn how to cope with the grief. So thank y'all for tuning in. If you enjoyed today, make sure you support us financially so that we can keep going. Make sure you continue to share the content so we can reach our next milestone of 2,500 subscribers. I will see everybody probably this evening. But you know what? If I don't see you this evening, it's all good. I'll see you tomorrow. So yeah, have a great day. Remember, I love you, but God loves you best. I really want y'all to take heart with what I'm saying today. Feel your body, feel your mind, go into your body. Is something off? If you feel it, something's off, go and handle it now. Don't wait. I love you. Mwah. Good night.
Hey, Ty Squad, Pyro fam, and newcomers. We hope you enjoyed the show. This episode is sponsored in part by Bullet and Flight Radio Station, the #1 progressive Christian radio station in the world. An inclusive, progressive Christian network for all believers. Your story, our station. Pyro Media Network. Pyro Media Network is a proactive network focused on providing an innovative space for content creators and entrepreneurs. PMN is dedicated to giving its viewers a diverse internet experience while helping content creators elevate their production, engagement, and overall branding. Pyro Media Network is the network that makes you feel at home. Let's go to the next level. Don't forget to follow Tyesse on Instagram at _Tyesse_report. And also follow on Facebook at facebook.com/the official Tyesse Report. And don't forget to subscribe to the official Tyesse Report YouTube page. Alright, y'all. Mother Tyesse couldn't do what they do without the support of Ty Squad members like you. To become a Ty Squad member, show your support by sending a love offering to Cash App at $Tyesse76, or you can send it through Zelle at Tyesse76@yahoo.com, or Venmo, Tyesse76, or PayPal at the Tyesse Report. Alright everyone, thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next.